A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. Steve Maraboli. I would like to invite you to grab a pen and paper and let's explore the power of a kind gesture. Hope and healing are on the way. Hi neighbor, welcome to another journaling episode of Anchors of Encouragement. My name is Tim Maudlin, husband, adoptive parent, disciple of Christ, and ambassador of encouragement. Journaling has been a big part of my life since my son Johnny was introduced to it in residential. It was the catalyst to help him heal his broken heart. For me, the power of journaling is captured in the following quote: "You can think a feeling, you can speak a feeling, but if you want to touch a feeling, you need to write." In these journaling episodes, I'll share a story and a journaling prompt to help you navigate your adoption journey. I saw the positive things journaling did for my son. I know the positive things journaling has done for me, and I hope you'll try it too. I would like to invite you to grab a pen and paper, and let's tap into the power of journaling together. Hope and healing are on the way. Have you ever had a friend going through difficult times? We all have. Maybe they have health issues. Maybe they've had a death in the family. Maybe they're an adoptive couple that are going through some struggles in their adoption journey. You want to help them. And when you reach out, the conversation usually goes something like this: "Make sure and let me know what I can do." I've said that before, and I've had it said to me. Unfortunately, more times than not, that's where it ends. Nothing happens. The person I've said it to has not come back and said, "Can you do this for me?" Or when it's been said to me, I haven't reached out to someone else and said, "I really could use some help with this." Why is that? It's not because we don't have the best intentions when we say something like this, because we do. I think too many times, and I'm speaking to myself too many times we don't know what to say, and too many times we don't want to impose on someone. I know when it's been said to me, I don't want to take up someone else's time. But consider this. The truth is, people really want to help. I know I want to help, and I'm confident you do too. That brings me back to the quote I began this episode with. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. Steve Maraboli. This quote has reminded me of all the kind gestures extended to myself and my family. In our adoption journey, we have some deep-seated wounds, some really deep-seated wounds. Had it not been for the compassion and kind gestures of friends and what I like to call our anchors of encouragement, those individuals and the things they did for us helped to heal those wounds. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. They were able to reach our wounds through their kind gestures, and in the process, help heal those wounds. Let's get to your daily doable and see how you can apply this concept. Since this podcast is devoted to the encouragement of adoptive parents, think of some adoptive parents who could use some encouragement. What kind gesture can you do to heal their wounds? When you know there are some adoptive parents going through some hard times, think of something you could do for them. Remember, it doesn't have to be anything big. In fact, it could be something simple, because chances are the simple things are going to be a big deal to them. Before you write down any ideas that you might have, let me share one with you, and this might spur some other ideas for you. One of the things that adoptive parents have told me they need the most but get the least of is respite. They need some time away from the kids. And here's the idea. The kind gesture you could offer an adoptive couple is to watch the kids for a couple, 2 or 3 hours, and allow mom and dad to go grab a bite to eat or even see a movie, just to spend some time with each other away from the kids. You can even take it a step further and buy them some tickets to a movie or buy them a gift card and say, here's a gift card. Go have a good time. It's on us. We'll watch the kids while you're away. You would be amazed at how relieved adoptive parents would be to get away just for a little while, spend time with one another, and just recharge. That's an idea that you can run with if you like. I know that we've had that done for us, and I can't tell you how healing it is. I trust that there are many in this audience who want to show that kind of compassion to other adoptive parents. Now, here's the kicker. If you are an adoptive parent and you are going through tough times, and if you're like me, you will, if an offer is made, a kind gesture is offered to you, take your friend up on it. Let them be a true anchor of encouragement for you. They wouldn't make the offer if they didn't want to. Let them help you. That kind of compassion will help heal your wounds. I hope these ideas have spurred some thoughts for you to think about and journal about and present them to your friends. But again, if you are on the receiving end of these kind gestures, be willing to take your friends up on it. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. That's all for this episode. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Before I go, I would like to extend an invitation to become a member of our community. We have adoptive parents and friends of adoptive parents who would love to show you the kindness and compassion that can heal your wounds. Please see the show notes for the link. I hope you'll consider joining us. Until next time, this is Tim, encouraging you to do what you can now. If this podcast has given you the courage and confidence to face storms in your life, the number one way you can thank me is to leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. Tell a friend about the show and be an anchor of encouragement for other adoptive parents. I would also like to invite you to join our Facebook community. All of the links for this episode can be found in the show notes. So until next time, this is Tim, encouraging you to do what you can now.